أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين إنه خير ناصر ومعين وصلى الله على محمد وآل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين. Sheikhana, Sheikh Abbas Jaffer, leaders, elders, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You know, tonight is like none other. This is the night where mu'mineen, they surround themselves around the alam. They come to the mosque, the Imam Baras, with khwaishat. And they come to the door of Babul Hawaij. You know, when thinking very, very, very deeply, on the plains of Karbala, in the Arbab Maqatil, it is very interesting point, a line which is poignant for Hazrat Abul Fadl Abbas alayhi salam. Where he says, وَقَفَ الْأَبَّاسُ مُتَحَيِّرًا, that he was, the word cannot come in English properly, but confused is a close word, but it's not close enough. Was it because that his arms were not there, or was it because he could not see and hence he couldn't fight? No, the reason mutahayyira is used here is because he was still hearing the sound of Al-Atash. Al-Atash! How can he go back to Sakina alayhi salam? And you know, this is very sangeen. It is in this mode we should think that still 1400 years later, we have on this planet 785 million plus people who do not have clean water. Approximately 2 billion, 1/4 of the population of Earth. According to WHO, that the water is contaminated with feces. It's not stories, it is facts. I would like to show you a short video which embodies the Ali Asghar Water Appeal. Brother Shaidali, if you can show this video, please.
Safe water is still not available in every part of the world. 1 in 10 people don't have access to water close to home. A child dies every 2 minutes due to dirty water. Your donations have been providing life-saving access to water for millions of people around the world. Help us give vulnerable communities access to water. Donate to our Ali Asghar Water Appeal today and help provide clean and safe water to families around the world.
Ahsan, can I have a salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad? Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. After hearing this, what is our responsibility? You know, within our community, within the Shia Ithnashri community, we have people who go distances and they do not even have good water. Instead of thinking about how my child can get a good education, how I can get a good living so that I can really uplift my ummah, the mothers and fathers, what do they think about? How can I get a glass of water which is clean? Such is the situation. Last year, the Ali Asghar Water Appeal, a project of WFA, part of the World Federation, in excess of $275,000 was raised from yourselves, from the grassroots. Each one of us here. What did it go towards? One of the flagship projects of last year is this community. The Hujjat community has a sports and a youth body called Stanmore Jaffries. Through those cyclists and through the donations, A water desalination plant was set up in none other place than Gaza, in Palestine. And do you know the stats for this? Every month, 20,000 people got water through that tank. Not only that, Murabbi Muallim Maqbul Bhai Rahim is here, that even that was powered by solar power. Sustainable, green. And do you know, on those days when the people were able to go without hindrance, it was even 1,000 people per day which benefited from that station. So to the heroes and the heroines of Stanmore Jaffrey, of this part of this Jamaat, I would have the loudest of Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This year, we want to go higher. Our flagship project this year is in Skardu. If you wonder where Skardu is, please look it up. Skardu is in Baltistan, where we have community members, where the women have to go kilometers to get the water. But that's not difficult. Think about Hajra, that when she was looking for water, what happens when she then gets to go that distance with that bucket? Heavy, very difficult. So this year we are creating a sustainable water specifically for that area, and that is one of the projects which Stanmore Jaffrey is raising for, and the Ali Asghar Water Appeal. We have multiple projects this year in Tanzania, in Kenya, in India, but I would like to just focus on one country which is everyone's lips at the moment: Afghanistan. At a moment where everyone is scared, and there are aid organizations who exit, we who are the muhib of Ahl al-Bayt alayhi salam, we must think we must go beyond. And we must try to find places where we can make a difference. And you all know, if you do an infrastructure difference, it's sustainable for decades, maybe even centuries, inshallah. Tonight, there are no excuses, because there is nothing which is impossible at the doorstep of Abul Fadl Abbas alayhi salam. Therefore, I would like Brother Shahid Ali to put up one slide. This slide, I have taken ijazah of even Sheikh Abbas now, retrospectively inshallah, Hamid Bhai, President Saab, and the EC, that at this moment, the mobile phones you can use. I want to see the mobile phones up. You can give a donation now by going to your favorite website, which is hujjat.org. Over there is a coin on the top there which says Ali Asghar Water. Press that one and give your donations. It does not matter if it is big or small, but your heart's beating towards Ali Asghar al-Islam is very important, inshallah. I still cannot see mobile phones up. No shame in using it now for muwakkati, for a certain period, inshallah. Now, you know that World Federation, the umbrella body of the Khoja Shia Ithnashi community worldwide, we do many activities. Because it is the night of Babul Hawaij, I cannot but help that my heart and your hearts also go to another Babul Hawaij, to Imam Musa al-Qadhim alayhi salam. Allahumma salli. If you have visited Imam Jawad and the 7th Imam, the harams there, you will notice that there is a sahan. And that sahan in Iraq becomes very hot, so that it's even difficult to walk on and not even pray. The World Federation has signed an MOU with the haram to go on a project where we will, inshallah, all together here, do change of these marble flooring, the tiles. It's going to be the high-spec tiles, the same which you can see in Medina and Makkah. These are the ones, and imagine if you contribute towards this, the raqa of salah, which people will pray. You probably use more than one tile, yeah, when praying. So imagine. This project we will announce more after Ashura, but I couldn't help but mention it tonight. If you have any information about, or you want some, I am here. Vice President is here of the World Federation, Dr. Munir. Brother Zafar Kak, who is the treasurer, is here, as well as Brother Sajjad Rajan is here. And many of the volunteers wearing these are here. Even our Hadi, Sheikh Abbas, is also here wearing the same. I will not take more time than this. I'll just say thank you for your patience. The difference is when you come and support. And it is always a pleasure for the World Federation to address this very Jamaat which is interlinked with the World Federation. And inshallah, come to the table outside, both on the ladies and gents. You can pay with card, you can pay online, and you can give your cash. And there are mementos like this, which you can pick up, inshallah. And these are the ones, if anyone go for Arba'een, why don't you put the tasbih and the more inside here, and remember the thirst of Ali Asghar alayhi salam. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Brothers and sisters in Islam, Salamun Alaikum wa Rahmatullah. Tonight we heard about the Ali Asghar Appeal, eloquently presented by Arifali. And I don't think any of us needs to be convinced about the right, the basic right that every human being has to water. And I would urge you all that do not let this thought that I'm sure is the mind of all of you then not materialize into actually giving something. I'm sure when Arif Ali said everybody should give, everybody said yes, we'll give. But then it didn't happen. Let it not be like that, inshallah wa ta'ala, that we do at some point give something. You know, Sheikh Saduq in Thawab al-Amal quotes a hadith from Imam Baqir alayhi salam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And he says, أَوَّلُ مَا يُبْدَأُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ صَدَقَةُ الْمَاءِ. On the day of judgment, when the mu'mineen will come forth to receive their reward, an announcement will be made, call the ones who gave sadaqah of water first, I would like to reward them first. Because this is so beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah we all will participate in this. Inshallah wa ta'ala.